welcome back to the Marlea Note. In today's video, we're going to be talking all about how you can spice up your concert black. I don't know about you, but as a classical musician, over the years, I have cycled through and collected many concert black pieces in my wardrobe. Sometimes I find that it can be challenging when I'm trying to find clothes that I can wear on stage, feel glamorous, and not feel like I'm wearing the same piece every week, forever. It can also become a little tricky with having a handbook if you're an orchestral musician and trying to find ways to spice up your concert black while also following the handbook. In today's video, I'm not just focusing on orchestral concert black, but we'll also be looking at some concert black ideas for if you're playing chamber concerts, or even if you just want to do a solo concert and wear black. When I was coming up with pieces for this video, I decided that I wanted to look at 3 different categories for how I wanted to spice up my concert black wardrobe. The first category is shape, and I wanted to explore how we could spice up our concert black with playing with the shape of the pieces that we're picking out. I actually chose the piece that I'm wearing today to demonstrate how you could use shape to spice up your concert black. This top is a piece that I picked up from Olivia, and I picked it up about a year ago, but I think it still might be available on their website. And I'll also list some dupes in the description box down below if you wanted to check this style of top out for yourself. But I chose this top because I felt that this was a shape that I didn't usually reach for when shopping for concert black items. You can see that the sleeves are quite large and hard to miss. I actually wasn't sure if I would like this piece on. I remember seeing it online for many months, and I wanted it so bad, and I was like, this is not gonna work on me, this is not gonna work on my body type. But I was pleasantly surprised when I tried it on. The body of the top is a knit material, so it's actually pretty stretchy and really comfortable. The sleeves are see-through, as you can see, and I believe are a polyester material. The sleeves can be a little slick, so I found that it's better if I'm playing with a cloth. I typically play with a cloth anyways, but it definitely helps with traction so that I'm not slipping all over the place when I'm playing. The bottom of the sleeves come in again with this knit material, and like I mentioned, it's a very comfortable top. I think it's very flattering, very fun, a very fun shape, and I feel that it's a shape that's really trending right now. So it's always fun to find ways to incorporate fun fashion trends into concert black. There are many different shapes that you can experiment with when you're looking for concert black. If we're talking about just tops, there are wrap tops, of course, long sleeve, turtleneck, poofy sleeves, asymmetrical. Finding fun ways to experiment with the shape of your blouse or dress, jumper, whatever piece you decide to wear is a really fun way to spice up your concert black. This top also kind of falls under my second category, which is finding ways to play with the material of your pieces. Like I mentioned, these sleeves are of course see-through, and it looks like a tulle material, but I guess it's a polyester material. I love tulle. If this was tulle, it would just make all of my concert black dreams come true. I have had tulle pieces in the past. I don't think I have them anymore. They have gone to better homes. But that is something that I'm always on the lookout for if I'm shopping. It's definitely a fun trend and one that I love to see on the stage. So the second item that I have is also under the playing with materials category, and it's one that I've shown in a previous video. If you've watched my how to create a capsule wardrobe video, then you might recognize this silk cami. I bought this from the brand Anine Bing, and I mentioned it in the other video, and I'll mention it again. It is completely unnecessary to, if you don't want to spend an enormous amount of money on clothes, items, period. This was an item that I decided to invest in as it was a part of my capsule wardrobe. But there are so many dupes for a silk cami, and I will list them down below for you. This is another reason why I wanted to make this video, because there are so many ways to spice up your concert black, feel fabulous at many different price points. And so having these tips and tricks for things to look out for when you're shopping, no matter what store you're in, it can be helpful to spice up your concert wardrobe at whatever budget you are shopping with. But anyways, this is a silk cami, and it has a lace trim at the neckline. So we have a mix of materials here, which is really fun. Obviously we have silk and then the lace. I think it's really fun to add silk black items in my concert black wardrobe. It's very chic. It can sometimes be very sweaty. That's one thing, that's what's really nice about having the tank top, is I feel like I'm not gonna have pit stains. Those aren't cute, but we all get them. At least I do. I would pair this with either my black blazer or a sweater, and it's just a fun way to play with the materials of your pieces. Another way that I like to incorporate fun materials into my concert black would have to be sparkle, shimmer. I have 2 items for this particular category. One would be a bit more appropriate for the orchestral stage, and then the other is a little bit more of a solo look, maybe a chamber music look. You have a really fashion-forward group that doesn't mind you just going all out in your concert attire. So we have a little bit of both here. I wanted to make sure we had options so you guys didn't think I was crazy. So this first piece, it looks like your ordinary concert black tank. Nothing too special about it. It's got a little zip up in the back, but then you look further and bam, there it is. There she is. A little shimmer, a little sparkle, and it's fringe. It's a fringe shimmer. I don't know if you can see this, but it's fabulous, and I love it. I would obviously, just like the other tank, perhaps I would pair it with a blazer or a sweater. I play with the Grant Park Orchestra in Chicago over the summers, and sometimes if it's super hot, they let us go sleeveless. So sometimes I might wear this without anything on top. But the shimmer on the bottom is just, it's so subtle, but it's so fabulous. This particular top is from Ann Taylor. I love Ann Taylor. Never buy anything full price there. It will always go on sale. Just wait. Just wait. Buy it at 50, 60, whatever the crazy sales they always have. Buy it on sale and rock it. Rock it on stage. I got this as a Christmas gift several years ago, so unfortunately it is not currently there, but have no fear. I will link dupes in the description box of fun ways that you can, fun and subtle ways that you can incorporate a little shimmer into your concert black. All right, and this next piece. This might be the coolest thing I've ever purchased in my entire life, and I love it. And I will in no way be able to wear this on stage for orchestra concerts, unless maybe we're doing like some kind of fun, like holiday pops, you know, one of those like cool concerts where you actually get to wear some pretty glamorous, fabulous things. Unless it's one of those, this will be saved for maybe chamber concerts. Like I said, if you have a group that is just so fashion forward and they don't mind you looking just incredibly fabulous and sparkly, then it's perfect for that. Or you could do solo concerts in this. And by this, I mean this incredibly sparkly black blazer. It's fabulous. It's wonderful. I love it. I want to wear it at every concert that I play for the rest of my life. It is stunning. This is another Anine Bing purchase. It was part of their holiday collection. I could not help myself. There are so many dupes for this. I remember when I purchased this, I was like, wow, Marley, that's like a lot of money. I did it because I'm crazy, but I was really curious about what else was out there and for what price points. So I will be listing. There are so many cool dupes for this incredible blazer, but this is really one way to really add shimmer, to spice up your concert black. This is the most spice you will get in your concert black, is this blazer right here. One time I saw it paired with sequin pants and I wanted to die, because that's my dream. That is a 10-year dream. If you are so bold to walk onto an orchestra concert stage in this blazer, please be tenured. And you probably would not be allowed to. But like I said, chamber, solo, there's so many other opportunities to rock this blazer, and I love it, and I will be rocking out in this blazer one day. And I know I showed you 2 extremes with adding sequins into your concert black. I have definitely had pieces somewhere in the middle between the very subtle fringe at the bottom of a top and a full-on sequin blazer. There's definitely some middle ground there, and maybe I'll also list some of those options down below, but I just really think sequins, glitter, shine, that is a fun way to spice up your concert black for sure. Our last pieces that we'll be looking at that are fun ways to venture out into different materials to spice up our concert black. How many times can I say that in this video? If you don't know what this video is about by now, I don't know what you were watching. But the final two pieces that I have in this material category are leather / pleather. I think this is so fun. This is also something that might be a little iffy on the orchestra stage for sure, depending on how you go about presenting this material. I have so far saved these pieces for more chamber concerts where it's a little less like there are a bajillion people on stage and I need to really not stand out so much. I've saved these pieces for those occasions. I feel like there are ways to incorporate pleather, leather to your orchestra concert black in maybe more subtle ways that we could talk about. But for these specific pieces, I have been saving for spaces that I don't feel like I will be in trouble for wearing them. The first piece, I have my pleather pants. These are so comfortable, actually. I got these from Madewell. They have this elastic waistband, and I'm transitioning from sweatpants, leggings life, so this is a must. This is incredible. I feel like I'm wearing pleather sweatpants. I love them. They're from Madewell. I got them on sale, I believe, at Nordstrom. They are a great addition to my wardrobe, and I'll wear them for recording sessions, chamber concerts. So fun, so comfortable, so hot in Miami. I live in Miami Beach, so that part is a struggle for sure, but I do love them. And because they're pleather, they're not as sweaty, I think, as leather. It doesn't matter, they're hot, but they're also hot. They're cute. So it's worth it sometimes if you get a ride to the hall or if you don't live in Florida. And then the next piece, this leather top. This was another Marlea Lost Her Mind purchase. This is from Anine Bing. I love that brand. Thank God I've not been tempted to buy anything from that store recently. You know, sometimes stores, they come in waves. Like products that's like everything they come out with, it's like I want all of it. And then, you know, phases where it's like, I don't need that. So thankfully, I'm going through that phase with this brand. But man, catch me a couple months ago and it was like everything they came out with, it was just so perfect in my head. And I love this. This is a leather top. It has little buttons, so it's a little button up. You can actually wear it as like a jacket or a top. I usually just wear it as a top. This is a fun, sweaty, why is everything so sweaty? Sweaty way to spice up your concert black a little bit. I mean, what better way to spice up your concert black than with leather? I mean, leather and sparkles, yes. Again, I probably wouldn't take this onto an orchestra stage unless I fully checked with my orchestra manager, which they'd probably be like, no. But that's okay, because there are so many classical musicians, we have so many concerts and performances that we do outside of playing an orchestra. So I will get good use out of this, for sure. Those were very extreme versions of incorporating leather or pleather into your concert black wardrobe. Of course, you could go the route of like the first sequin top that I showed you, where it was a very subtle way of incorporating a sparkle or shimmer into the top. There are many tops as well that have a little, you know, little leather here, a little pleather, you know, shoulders, little bits and pieces on your blouse or pants. I've seen the pants with the cool little leather strip down the side. Yes, I'm giving myself ideas. This is great. But yes, there are many ways that you can incorporate that material into your concert wardrobe that is not as boom in your face. I'm, if you couldn't tell, a boom in your face type of person and love to incorporate those boom in your face staples into my wardrobe. But I also like going the other way too. I like being subtle. You gotta balance it. So maybe I'll also list some pieces down below where you can incorporate pleather into your concert black wardrobe. All right, and the last category and the last piece that I will be showing you is patterns. how can we, here comes the word again, subtly incorporate a pattern into our concert black. I've shown this top before, I love it. It is another Anine Bing, and I've been wearing this for like every recording session that I've had here at New World for the last several weeks. It is so comfortable, it is so glamorous and cute, just so perfect in my head for playing a concert. This has a very subtle leopard print all over the blouse. I don't know if you can see the print here, but it's so beautiful and subtle. Like if I'm on stage and I'm like far away from you, maybe you won't be able to tell, but oh, it's got this cool tie up top. So definitely my last category and my last tip for how to spice up your concert black is finding a fun piece that might have a subtle, keyword is subtle, pattern that is a little undetectable if you're in the audience, but it just adds this like oomph, this, there's no word for that. It's just, oof, so good. And I love this blouse. I will, hopefully if it's still available somewhere, link it below. If not, I will find other pieces that incorporate patterns in a subtle way. All right, and that is it. We have gone through the 7 pieces that I've used to spice up my own concert black, and we've looked at 3 categories of ways that I encourage you to spice up your own concert black. I know that every once in a while, concert clothes and thinking about what to wear for recordings, concerts, recitals can be really boring and also kind of stressful because it's like, how many different ways can I wear black? And I'm sure there are so many more ways that you can spice up your concert black, and maybe at some point we can do a part 2. But for now, I leave you with these 3 ways to spice up your concert black. I hope you all are feeling fabulous, and if you like this type of content, if you like talking about fashion as a classical musician, then please be sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel down below, and don't forget to click the notification bell so that you know every time I come out with a new video. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you next week right here at the Marlea Note.